This is the fifth video of the section, creating contour plots. In the previous video we saw how to customize grids. In this video we'll learn how to create contour plots. A contour plot displays the iso lines of a matrix. Iso lines are curves where a function of two variables has the same value. I'll show you the code for contour plots. This is the code. Contours are represented as contour plots of the matrix Z, where Z is interpreted as height with respect to the xy plane. Z is minimum of size 2 and must contain at least two different values. Here we need to label the contour as well. The labeling of iso lines can be done using either labels, CLabel, or color maps. Here we are using CLabel. If your output medium permits the use of color maps are preferred because viewers will be able to decode data more easily. The contour function will automatically guess how many iso lines to plot, but we also have the ability to specify our own number. In matplotlib we draw contour plots using matplotlib.pyplots.contour. Here we are writing plots.contour because we have imported this package matplotlib.pyplot. We used little helpers from NumPy to create our ranges and matrices. After we evaluated my_function into Z, we simply called contour, providing Z and the number of levels for iso lines. At this point, try experimenting with the third parameter in the nArrange call. For example, instead of n equals np_arrange, in which the parameters are -1, 1.5, 0.3, try changing 0.3 to 0.1 or 1 to experience how the same data is seen differently, depending on how we encode the data in the contour plot. We also added a color map by simply giving it CS, that is, a matplotlib contour quad contour set instance. So how does the entire process work? First, we implement a function to act as a mock signal processor. Then we generate some linear signal data. Then transform the data into suitable matrices for use in matrix operations. Next, plot contour lines, add contour line labels, and show the plot. Now I'll run the code. This will give us the following chart of contour plot. Now some extra information about contours. There are two similar functions. Contour draws contour lines and contourF draws filled contours. Here we used contour function, but most of the rules apply to the contourF function too. The contour function can have different call signatures depending on what data we have and or what the properties that we want to visualize are. There exist certain constraints in the dimensionality and shape of x, y and z. For example, x and y can be of 2 dimensions and of the same shape as z. If they are of 1 dimension, such that the length of x is equal to the number of columns in z, then the length of y will be equal to the number of rows in z. In this video we have learned all about contours and used plotted contours. In the next video we'll learn how to fill an underplot area.